Sex is the sweetest thing on earth. My goodness.
Simple like you.
Maybe we can get back to being the husband. I can get to stay standing. Then I'll go back to the pen that you used to.
Hi, in this video, I'm talking about the movie Once Upon a Honeymoon, which you can watch on Prime Videos. So this movie essentially is about this newly wedded couple. They look so perfect, their love seems so beautiful, and they just seem like the perfect couple. They go for their honeymoon, their 3 weeks, honeymoon at this villa where they get to find out more about each other. They get tested, they begin to uncover different layers of themselves, they get to see whether they are compatible or not, they get to be mad at each other, they get to resolve each other, they get to face like some unforeseen issues. Like, for example, the honeymoon of course started very well. Like, of course, they were all loved up and whatnot and everything. Then we get to find out that the husband wasn't getting it up. Like, them being in the honeymoon phase, they will of course get very physical with each other, but it just seemed like nothing the wife did was getting her husband excited, essentially. So she was just upset about it, that is her husband not, attracted to her? What exactly is going on here? Like, she was just frustrated about it, essentially. Coupled with the fact that coincidentally, the villa was being managed by her ex. Yes, her ex was the one managing this villa. So just imagine a blast from the past pops into your life at the exact moment things are not so good. Sure, you get. So it was just like wrong timing. But if you want to see if she falls into the trap of, going back to her ex because of, the situation of her husband and, everything that's going on there, then you should check out the movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, go and watch it. It's a really interesting movie. It's a romantic, lovey dovey movie. It just shows like the realities of marriage that is not so rosy. Like, you get to see them fighting over, him picking up his clothes, hanging his clothes, fighting over you don't wipe the mirror after you brush. Little things like that were just beginning to irritate them about each other. They couldn't just stand each other. Like, it was just crazy. They couldn't be in each other's faces, they couldn't talk to each other. It was just so crazy seeing the love they had and they had shown each other to now not being able to stand each other. It just shows like the reality of marriage. Like, it is not a walk in the park, like it's not a plaything. And this is what, it wasn't even up to a month into their marriage. So just imagine having these little issues during their honeymoon, and you get to see if this would make or break them. The movie was directed by Michael Akinrogunde, and the actors in this movie, so we have Sodi, who was played by Efa Iwara. So it seems like this guy is getting a lot of, romantic roles, and he's really, really killing it. Like, he's giving me sweet lover boy, husband, vibe. He's such a good actor that she makes you believe in the love he shows on screen. Like, he makes it so believable, so real, so beautiful. Like, he did so well. Like, I was like, this boy is a real lover boy. Then we get to see Pearl, who he calls Pearl Baby, who was played by Diane Russet. So it was interesting also seeing her in this movie, coupled with the fact that we don't see her acting a lot. She's more or less behind the scenes on her, movie sets. So it was nice seeing her and also seeing the chemistry between her and Effa. It was really, really cute to see. Like, she did so well. Like, I just enjoyed her performance in this movie, honestly. Then we also get to see Baaj Adebule, who was Sodi's friend and also a doctor. So he did his usual friend, like, bestie role. He was also a doctor, so he was trying to check his friend to see whether, something was off with him. We also get to see Chai, who was friends with Pearl, and like, they were all just friends essentially. And she was one that planned this whole villa honeymoon thing for the both of them, and she was really like a good friend to Pearl. Then the ex Osas, who was played by Uzor Arukwe, this guy is a 10 over 10 actor, so he delivered excellently. Like, he did his thing. I was like, at first, when I first saw him being like coming to give them gifts as, the newly wedded couple, and the look Pearl had on her face when she saw him, I was like, there's something here that we are not seeing. And I'm like, because the movie was a very chill, happy, lovely, love is in the air type of movie. So I was like, Uzo cannot just be in this movie for just waka pass through. So I was so curious to see the spice he was going to bring into the movie, and he did bring that. Yeah, so he did so well. like they say, leave the exes in the past, just leave them there, because the mess that he put her in was just a lot. Then that is that for the actors, I guess. Like everybody's performance was so good. Like I enjoyed the movie. It was just a chill, laid back, it shows you the realities and the um ups and downs, the whole struggles, newly-wedded people face. And also people that have been married for long period of time also still face. So just how they have to deal with, conflicts as they arise, how they choose to handle situations and push past what is going on, and just let the reason why they decided to be in each other's lives be their center, and just hold on to that love, and just let everything else fall apart, and not be so proud to apologize when you're in the wrong. Like it was just like really eye opening and just really beautiful to see how they're able to come back together against everything that had happened, because it was so crazy that imagine on somebody's honeymoon she's looking at fighting for a divorce. Like that is like the worst thing that could happen. So after getting married to somebody, not even a month or a year into the marriage, on your honeymoon, you're thinking of getting a divorce because of how bad things had been. So yeah, so it's a really, really interesting one. Like it teaches a lot of things, it opens our eyes to a lot of things. At the end of the day, we have to understand, people, and we have to show grace to people. And yes. So have you seen the movie Once Upon a Honeymoon? If you have, let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section. What did you think about Diane Russet's acting? Did you enjoy it as much as I did? If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe. Check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, by the way, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.